Oh.
Yeah, I took off the intro. You know what? 1 second. I'll play a light intro.
Oh my
Because
days.
hey, these people mess it up. It ain't me.
It's that time when he drops that.
Who are you on your club?
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
There you go. Hello and welcome to the Reckless Roundtable show. As you can see, almost a damn full house. Here with JJ, Wajid, Pia, welcome back. And Riri. Always here to put some balance in our show, I believe, which is great because we all need it. And who said Nigerian timing? Yes, because I am. So the time is always going to be like that. But let me just sit back. Let me just, guys, show you my background. Our fantastic boss for 2 games. Yes, PL, thank you. Yes, JJ as well, thank you. And Wajid, I know you've got something special for the background.
Don't worry.
Lay off now.
Don't worry. No. Don't worry. There's content.
Okay. Guys, how are you feeling after this weekend? Anyone, jump in.
I mean, it feels good for me to be able to tell my kids that their dad was not born to support losers. You know, feels good.
Which set of kids was that? Were they the ones based in Europe? Were they the ones
And also, which one of your teams was you talking about? Because me,
that's Man United.
Okay.
You know, they've seen their father being angry every Saturday, every Sunday. His week starting very horribly. You know, it feels good to know, that their father is a winner. You know, that really felt good. And we're only talking on the ones that can't be kicked out by ice, by the way, the one on the state side.
I get kicked out for that. He gets to stay for an ice comment. Say less.
No, he does not. No, he does not. You know what? JJ, you're coming back, but let me just jump straight into the topic of today. Where's it going? There we go.
Shit, I don't know what's
game reaction. All right. JJ, you're back, but please, man, order. Yeah, order. Oh, here we go. Yep, I'm expecting quite a few of these. Because everyone's forgotten that I was on the fence, but it's okay. Blame me if you must. Anyway, you know what we're going to do? Because we haven't heard this guy's voice, even though he's choking right now. We haven't had this guy's voice in a long time.
Yo.
That's insane.
Bro.
Peter, you're going to go first. Give me your game review, man.
Game of 2 halves, bro. Unfortunately for them, the game of football is played in 2 halves. The first half, they pressed us the first 20-30 minutes. I was shook. But then we took over the control of the game. This guy, not the guy who you repped, who you had on your background just 2 weeks ago. Took him, as Vibe said, took him 2 games for back-to-back wins. And how many times did Amorim had the opportunity to come into the top 4? 9, 10?
Mm-hmm.
How many times he converted those wins into a top 4? None. My manager did it in 2 games.
Oh, okay. Right. So
my manager did
straight
it in 2
off the
games.
bat, you've gone
also,
up. You know what?
Yeah.
The second segment, we'll ask questions. Go ahead.
No problem. Go ahead. I'm just looking at the stats here. You love a stat. Second half we dominated, bro. Like, also I need to let something off my chest. Yeah, Man United need to act up, bro. Like, we cannot have teams like Arsenal. Yeah, terroristic football. We cannot have teams like Arsenal win the league, bro. Like, this is a disgrace. Those 2 goals. I've seen reactions from neutral fans. They were happy that we won. Football won. Like, bro, 2 goals. Rugby union, bro. I thought we were the All Blacks, bro. If you know New Zealand, I thought at some point we would do the haka, bro. If you know what's the haka, bro. So yeah, I'm so happy. Fulham next. I'm so happy, bro.
Good. JJ.
I mean, like
give
I
us
was
your
saying,
review.
it really felt good. In case there's any noise in my background, please let me know if it's too much. I miss myself. But it really, really felt good. And it's only 2 games, like we expressed last week. But all I've ever asked of a United manager is somebody that is tactically flexible, right? I'm sure we've watched different things. We started out 4-2-3-1. When we were on the defensive side, it was a 4-4-2. When we had the ball, it was a 3-2-5. Right, and when it was time for us to close the game out, he had about 6-7 defenders, as he needed, and we played very well. They were playing with the ball. We were moving left and right. Right? They are also happy that United is winning. You understand? That's the honest truth, right? But it really, really felt good watching the game. My wife made a lot of clips of me, and by the way, stop it, watch, do not say anything, right? She made a lot of clip of me running around the house. That's how excited I was, and it's been a minute, to feel that way.
Nice. Okay, thank you very much, Riri. Game reviews. Yeah, I like this. I like this. When we win, it's so quick, sharp, boom. I like it. We're definitely going to be on time today.
We won the game that we should have won at the beginning of the season.
Give me more.
What more do you want?
Break it down.
I didn't see anything that JJ saw. I saw individual brilliance like I normally see with this team. I didn't see tactics. I didn't see stages of play. I didn't see any of that. I saw the defense lose a ball and Mbeumo scored. The one goal, if I'm being, generous, is the goal by Dorgu. But yet still, it's still individual brilliance for him to make that shot, swerve the ball the way he swerved it. Cunha, it was a mistake by Rice, and we got the ball back. And Cunha, for once, did what we were paying him to do.
JJ, you're going to be surprised, but I actually agree with Riri a lot of what she just said there.
Allow me to speak. Right.
Go ahead.
So you said that you didn't say anything, which is fine. We probably are looking at it differently, right? For them to be able to make a mistake, right, we have to press them a certain way, right? And that's what I was speaking to initially. The shape in which we're pressing them were in a 4-4-2 mid block. That's where we were pressing them. Yeah, at some points we came to low block when we needed to, right? People don't make mistake if you don't press them, right? There were players there who were pressing him a certain way, right? Bruno, initially when that ball went to, and I forgot their main defender that passed to Zubimendi, he pressed his right side. He pressed the right side of the player because it was a right-footed player, which forces him to be able to get the ball back. And Mbeumo was still in a place to press. And defense is also part of offense. Is also part of the way you play. If we were not pressing the way we were pressing at that point, guess what? It would be a mistake. Raya will get back the ball, and then they're going to get it out. That's one. On the third goal, for example, we went long. Šeško chested it down, and I think the first person that he chested to was which was the second ball tactics. We're not necessarily trying to win the first ball, but this time around, we won the first ball by Šeško. He put it down to Diallo, right? To Meno. Meno gave it to Bruno. Bruno gave it back to Meno. Then Meno gave it to Cunha, right? So it's not just that, yes, where the quality of the shot, unless you are saying a goal has to be a tap in, then that's when there's not going to be any element of an individual brilliance in the build-up. There was a build-up to the play for that individual brilliance to be able to come out. So, yes, I mean, I get it if you don't see it, but those levels of plays, one by those, right? There was some interplay that had to happen. Our players were closer to each other. If you look at the way we were playing under the men that shall not be named, right? There were distance in our midfield, but there were instructions, which is the taxing flexibility asking for. There were instructions to them. All right, you guys are going to place closer together so you can be able to do all those 1-2 passes. Those just don't happen in mid-air. Yeah, the final the final product in terms of the shot, you could call that individual brilliance. That's fine. Even the one by Dogu, right? You could even call that there was a lock because he hit the pole. He hit the pole. That ball could have gone anywhere. But to just say that, you know what, hey, you didn't see anything. Hey,
bro, you said, and I'm saying, you see that board behind you? That's why you got that board up behind you. I'm telling you what I'm seeing as a fan. And I don't see anything that you're seeing. So if you see what you're seeing, I respect that. But you got to respect how I'm looking at it as a Manchester United fan. Absolutely. And that's what this fan base has a problem with. You can't convince me to see what you see. Nobody can convince me to see what they see. What you see is what you see. What Peter sees, what Peter sees. What Wadjet sees is what Wadjet sees. And what Ab sees is what Ab sees. What I see when I look at a game is what I see. And I have a problem with the fan base when they try to convince somebody that doesn't see what they see to see the same thing they're seeing.
I'm not trying to convince you.
No, but your statement was you don't know what I'm seeing. I'm telling you, I told you what I saw.
Okay.
When you were saying what you said, I never said, oh, well, JJ, I didn't see what you see.
Okay. The floor is yours.
What's wrong with you? You freaking this guy. Anyway, right? Watch it. You're next. What's wrong with this guy?
The biggest. How do I go about this? We are defensive. We are definitely defensively better in these last two games. But that being said, we are playing two teams that will attack. I said last week, and I will go again this week. Fulham is a much bigger test in terms of how Carrick plays than Man City and Arsenal. And if we break down Fulham, then 5, 6, 7, then I can easily see 5 wins on the trot, and Donny gets a haircut. And here we go. Arsenal opening 20 minutes, call. Yeah, they dominated. After that, after the goal, it's like Arteta set up to go 1-0 for 75. For 70 minutes at home. You're the home side. You're supposed to be. Like how are you not creating anything clear cut? The first goal absolutely came from a mistake. I'm not going to credit that to tactics or high pressing or anything like that. It is just totally shit movement by Arsenal's midfield. Like your two centre midfielders, when you're trying to pass the ball up from the centre back and you'll play centre back, your two midfielders have to drop, especially when you're playing with 3. If Ødegaard's not going to drop, that's fine. Rice and Zubimendi have to drop, and because they took them so long to drop, because it took
Bachman killed me. Sorry, I wasn't even gonna post it.
Because it took him so long to drop. That's where the first goal comes from. That's not so much pressure and tactics. That's just Arsenal dog shit. Second half onwards, we passed every time we went forward. It was the counter attack. It was old school. It was old school counter attacking. It was old school counter attacking football. And in fairness, even when we were in possession, this week we were much better in possession than we were against City. When we went up, we slowed down the play. We did not rush attacks. We were more than happy to recycle the ball. But the biggest difference, and this is where I'll agree with JJ, disagree with Riri, when we attack under Carrick, especially in the second 45 minutes, there genuinely looks like a plan and some idea of how they're going to attack. Under Amarin, these men look lost. The 2 goals came from Bruno Dogu in the Arab thing, passed around. That's great play. Cunha, it's a moment of magic. It's a moment of magic from the best bench player we have.
Ouch.
But he is.
He's
He
Lou
can't.
Williams, bro. He's Lou Williams.
Yeah. Man is 6 month. Man is 6 month of the year. Man is. I mean, like give him the
Manu.
give
And to
him
be
the,
clear, right?
That should be his position forever.
To be clear, I'm not anointing Carrick in any way, shape, or form.
no.
Like
I'm not.
I know you didn't say that because I'm looking at the track that people are saying 2 games. Because last week when we said, I said it's 1 game, and I remember what you said last week. Performing, and I don't want to even take for granted performing against big teams, because when we won against Liverpool, did we win? We didn't even feel this way. That's the honest truth, right? There's a way for us to win, and we actually.
You
When we
need
won
to
against
speak for
Liverpool,
yourself, because I know Peter was very happy that we beat Liverpool.
When I said we didn't feel this way, I'm talking about the gameplay that led to the winning. You understand? I'm not just feeling good about the winning. I'm also feeling good about the gameplay. Personally, me.
There you go. That's what I'm
Let me
saying.
be quite personal.
Don't speak for everybody.
Hold on. I didn't like. We've had opportunity to play, but to bring it back to what Wajo's saying, and I'm actually in the same place with Wajo also. When we play against these low block teams, which we've not only had problems with under literally under every coach, we've had problems against low block teams, right? We had it with ETH, we had it with the Satanists, we had it with everybody. And I want to see how is it going to perform this time around. Is it going to be able to come up with a game plan, be able to play better, and for us to do better?
I can't.
I can't set this guy.
I can't take this. I can't take this Pakistani seriously.
Yo.
All right. So
Yo,
what you said there about the Liverpool win is very confusing, because I remember doing this show and almost every one of us were happy with the way, not only the way the tactics were set up, right? Because we were going direct, the way it worked and how quickly it worked, and the way we defended. So I'm confused to saying that we didn't feel this way. We definitely did. Now, what I'm going to say, and this might be confusing, but trust me, it makes sense. Is it not a case that because we've won twice in a row and the performance from last week was so good, that we're maybe overexcited about the way we performed this game and taking that enjoyment in, which is okay. We can do that as fans. But I didn't see, because even what you said, Wajid, about the control, I'm one of those people that when someone says control, but mostly the ball being passed around my back line, I don't.
No, let me clarify.
Sure.
When we, in the second half,
somebody put vibes on a timeout, please. I'm not going to be able to keep a straight face in
the second half. There are comparatively, there are periods when we recycle the ball, we used to get to a point where we got to the edge of the box and had no idea what the fuck we were doing. This, for me, is the first time in a half that we sustainably for a half looked like when the ball went back and we recycled the ball, we slowed down the game to keep Arsenal to contain, to slow any sort of sustained attack that Arsenal were building. When we recycled, we killed the game off with a bit of control. That's where the control comes from. I'm not saying we controlled the game. I'm saying that for the first time in a while, we managed to cool off teams' attacks, and we didn't look like it was just constant pressure.
Why are we scared to say we
so
control the game?
you're talking about the game not always going box to box, to box like it was.
Yes.
So the reason why I'm slightly disagreeing with that is there was patches of us controlling the game, because I think before Arsenal got their second goal, they were the one running it. They were getting us midfield, winning the ball from us in midfield when we were trying to keep the ball and control and then counterattacking, and they were counterattacking with numbers as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, for me, it's the same shit. That shit's the same shit as what Man City did last week in terms of they got to the 18-yard box, and aside from the Saka shot off the corner, because these men are These men are Worthington Original FC. I'll be playing.
Stoke
playing
FC.
No. Don't let's not disrespect Stokes. Stokes started playing some football. No. Stokes started playing some football towards the end. Yeah, right. These men, the way these men have sucked the life out of football, the way these men sucked any enjoyment out of football, yeah, is disgusting. These men are dementor. These men are dementors. These men, yo, this is World War II level. This is World War II level football. Yo, send them to the Hague.
That second goal, like Peter said, bro, it's legit. It was like you need to know the haka for that second goal.
I need them, man. I need Slobodan Milosevic, and I need Benny all in the Hague together because it's disgusting. It is disgusting. There's nothing. Right, there's nothing bad about that. It's just terrorism. It's terrorism.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't even disagree with you. Like I did want to make a topic about Arsenal, but I thought it's not productive enough. But I have to say, my God, as I said on my show earlier, if you guys didn't catch it, Abs End-to-End Football Podcast. When you looked at the goals that both teams scored, you would not believe that Arsenal are in first position and we were in fourth, right? And some people 3 or 4 games ago were saying that we were struggling. You would not believe the quality of the goals scored.
Sorry, I understand corners are part of the game. Corners set piece, part of the game. But to park 15 men in front of the goalkeeper, so you crowd out the goalkeeper enough that when you swing the ball in, the ball might go over the keeper because the keeper might. If that's your tactic to win the Champions League and the Premier League, wallahi, finish football. Yeah. End football.
Now the picture, Peters, you posted that picture. The picture of the amount of men that were in front of Lamont. Like legit, that picture is insane. It's insane.
Yeah. I mean, they scored.
For the fun of it, I just want to share this so that people understand how disgusting it is what they're doing.
In all honesty, Arsenal is just a rich man Stoke City. That's the honest truth.
Bro, respect Stoke.
So I'm just saying because at least the playing of Stoke City didn't cost 100 million. They didn't cost 60 million.
No. But Stoke started playing football towards the end, right?
6-1.
This is Sunday League. This is pure Sunday League amateur football. When you gone on the piss out the night before, you pick up your boots at 5 o'clock in the morning, right? And you go, oh shit, I've got a game in 4 hours. And you get someone to pick you up and you go play football. This is this level of football.
I'll be honest. And it's backed. Just look at this. They've scored the second amount of goals in the league, but 17 from open play football, which is embarrassing. And then let's go even further. This is their strike force, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is their strike force. Like, ew. This is not football, right? And then this is their top scorer for the season.
Listen, as it scored 3
Shout out to own goal.
Own goal.
Shout out to own goal.
And we gave them one. We actually gave them one yesterday.
And we gave them one. Yeah, we gave them one. Right?
We literally gave them one yesterday.
This is. The footballing gods don't want to see these guys win trophies, man.
That's what I said, bro. We need to act up, bro. We need to act up.
If Aston Villa can find a way to win this league, God knows, I will be happy.
By the way, just to clarify, when I said what I said, I was talking in general what I've seen over the last 13 years. It wasn't based on one manager or the last manager or whatever. This team gives us that with big games. That's what I meant when I said I didn't see anything that impressed me because I've seen it before. So that's where my comment was coming from. It had nothing to do with who's the manager now and who's the man. Because my stance at the beginning of the season still stands. We have to get top 6, whichever manager it is.
It's got to be Champions League. So, it has to be Champions League.
So
the standard
especially with how weak the league is this year.
Before. Like, sorry, 1 second, Jay. I think there is something to talk about the last manager in terms of maybe a lot of people have missed it, right? But the last 2 games, and I think I was probably the most confused internally when I was listening to everyone talk about the Man City game, because in my head I thought I don't know. I think we've done this sort of football. There was some rondos that were done on the pitch that were fantastic, but I think generally speaking, when I looked at that game, I thought we've just done the job on them, right? A really good job. And then I think Arsenal's one. I'm kind of glad because Arsenal were way better than Man City was in terms of trying to create chances. So it was a harder job to do, but I was still looking at that and going, again, I think I've seen this before. By the way, I have seen this before.
But I don't. The thing is, I don't think they create. I don't think they created great chances though.
No, so you know what it is? They always got to the edge of our box. They always got to the edge of our box or crossing, and then apart
from trying to recreate Bonnie Blue's bang bus in the box, yeah, there was fuck all. Yeah. Because it's only because.
Yo, we should really look into seeing if she could sponsor this channel. You know, the amount of time her name comes up, there should be a sponsorship. Like legit. We should definitely look in to see if she could sponsor this channel. Her name gets thrown around so much.
She actually sponsors a football team in London.
I that's what I'm saying.
Hey. And then this guy in the comment is just
oh my god!
I'm gonna, you know,
but Waj, right? What I was going to say before you went left is while I understand that we typically do the jobs when it comes to playing against the top 4 sides, not all top 4 sides, for example, maybe like Spurs, we find a way to always lose to them, right? It's like if you look at
top 4 side.
Exactly.
Spurs
Thank you.
Spurs is the bottom of the table side.
Bottom of the table side, right? Because like I still won't forget that 3-0 game against City earlier this season, where it's like, did they even realize it was a derby? Like when we set up the right way, there was no single yellow card if I recollect properly. Throughout the game, it wasn't played with any heart. It wasn't played with any soul, right? And I'm still haunted by the memories of that, right? How can we go into big games not feeling prepared, our players not looking prepared, and geez, we are 2 back-to-back big games and we've actually showed up? I'm happy.
Thank you Vibes, because I have no idea what this man keeps talking about pole dancing for. That ain't me, big man. Anyway, this next topic.
You got to him before I got to him. I was about to time him out.
Yeah, I mean, I deleted one comment because I was thinking, bro, not me, mate. But next one, JJ, you're starting this, and Peter, you're next, right after us, because I know where this is going. And I'm sure Vibes is gonna love that in the comments as well. So, yeah, JJ, go ahead, sir. How wrong was he?
How wrong was it? I mean, we're supposed to be expecting a storm. We're supposed to suffer. We are the worst side. None of our players are good. This is the end of Man United. I don't know how.
Wait, did he say that?
Are you quoting him, or are you
hold on? He didn't say that last one.
Are you quoting or just embellishing? Because the first statement you made was an actual quote, but all the others that you just made are embellishments. So please, you're going to speak on facts. Don't speak on emotion.
Yeah. He might as well say those things, right? I don't know, man. I don't know how we ended up with an arrogant coach, in all honesty.
Sir Alex was an arrogant coach. What the fuck are you talking about?
Man.
Go on, no. Really, let him finish. I want to see this direction.
Here's what I meant by that, right?
Peter, you got to do it like.
He's a stubborn and arrogant coach, right?
I only do that to certain things.
Nothing says that you are arrogant. Like if you've been doing something and that thing is not working, then you try something else, then it started working, but then you decide to go back to what was not working, right? Which is one of the many ways that is wrong. We've said on this show multiple times, hey, 3-4-3, 3-2-5. It's not like all these things don't work, but the tactical instructions that you give with them goes a long way in the way it works. That's the honest truth, because we've seen different shades of those formations, even in these last 2 games, different combinations of it, right? His player profiling for me in terms of the things that he said about his player, and I think, and I was listening to a show earlier today, the things he said about Kobe, at some point, it felt like it was personal, right? Saying, oh, he can't run, he can't do this, he can't do that. Yes, is he Usain Bolt? Is he going to do 100 meters? No, of course he's not going to do that. He's not that kind of player. But to relegate him, and yes, some players might not fit some systems. We can go on and on about it. And I don't even think he's a good man manager.
Can I ask you a question? Because you've just mentioned something that's critical, and I'm going to ask this. And this is no biasness in this, right?
Of course.
With the 2 center midfielders in the other system, don't you find they were more box to box? And in what he's doing now, do you think he's playing the same way as he was under Emirates?
Of course, we're not playing the same way. Of course not.
Then hold on. So then was Amin wrong to say he couldn't play my system, but we've got a new system that he can play it?
Well, I'm sorry, your system is dog shit, so I don't want my player playing it. You're supposed to get the best out of your players.
That was a little bit extra, but basically, yes, he couldn't do that job. But
he couldn't do it within your system, but it's not like your system was winning games anyway. Let's be honest. My problem with him at the end of the day as a coach is that if you are coming into any place, get the best out of what you are so that you can be trusted to do more. And he couldn't even achieve that.
Sorry. So now another question. Didn't other managers do that and it failed, and we asked for a manager that wouldn't do that?
Who is the we?
So you didn't feel that under Ten Hag?
Under Ten Hag, what I felt about him was also when he was playing his 3-1-6, and he believed that's the best thing since sliced bread. Like, yo, you are living an old man, and at that point, Casemiro was 33 or 32. His legs can't do the job that you want him to do, moving left to right. You understand? Right now,
I gotta go get the door. I'll be right back.
Right now, my own right knee is gone. That I have to be using a Boniki to rub it, and I'm freaking 39 years old. You understand? There's certain things your player can do and cannot do.
There are some wild takes on this show today.
Brilliant takes today. If you're African, you would have heard that and gone, yeah, I get it.
All I've ever asked out of any manager, everybody that we've had, is like, look at what you have. Yes, we know some of these players are not good. For example, you didn't see us blame him for sending Garnacho to wherever he sent him to, because we've seen it. We understand. We can see the productivity. But then players that have actually worked, and then you came in day one, you didn't try to get the best out of them. You didn't try to, in the word of myself from UV, you didn't upregulate them to get the best out of what they're doing. I'm sorry, man. Not only are you a bad coach, you're even a bad man manager, man, personally.
See, the thing is, and if this might not be aimed at you generally, JJ, but on this channel, for instance, I have heard, Riri's back. Give me a second. I have heard fans say, we want a manager to do his system and don't give a shit about the players. And then, like, if the players can't do it, get rid of them. Then we get someone that is like that. It's not going well, and then we're complaining. By the way, this is me. I'm on the fence. This is why I've always been on the fence. I haven't backed him. I haven't sacked him. Right?
Okay.
So now we had that. We moaned about it, and then now you've got a manager that you guys are saying that is getting the best out of them by playing a system that fits all of them.
Abs, I will answer that.
Here's my only problem. Yeah.
Abs, I will answer that with one way. And Waj will back me up on
Let me finish this and you can answer. Yeah. Okay. Here's my problem. Carrick may have added a little spice to what he's doing. This formation is not new. This style of play is not new. And this style of play, when the other person that was interim done it, got him a job, and then 2 seasons afterwards, we sacked him because he couldn't change from this.
So which is the reason why so far, and Waj said it, the way we are going to judge Carrick is the problem that we've been having when it comes to low block teams. Do you have the knowledge to be able to fix it? Right? And I'm going to go back to what you were saying about, okay, bringing in somebody that have their own system, this, that, and the fourth. And Waj, please, take my credibility on this. You could give more, financial stuff.
No, please, no, I beg. I fucking beg. Please.
Hold on.
Please, wallahi, please.
I'm just saying you're a very smart man. You're very educated.
Yeah,
you know what's going on there. Right? The CEO of Starbucks, right, when he left, they brought another CEO in who started doing things his way. And the stock of the company went from like $140 to $60. I don't care what you're doing. You understand? If your system is not working, the way your system stays is if it's resolved.
Okay.
And
if we're gonna, right? No. Do you know if we're gonna bring up Starbucks and stock exchange, right? Do you know there was a multiple reasons why Starbucks.
But it was under that.
No. But it is because of boycotts. It's because of fucking open boycott started, which is called like fucking.
But when?
Oh my god!
So what you're saying? There was context behind all the change.
I know there was context, but the point is,
yo, JJ, no joke. I really hope the snow melts quickly in Texas, so you can go back outside, bro. Like legit.
Sorry.
So really said I'm crazy, but hey, the point of what I'm trying to say is, regardless of if you bring in your system, and we know we don't want these systems to change. What keeps your system is results. And if you can't find a way to get the result, you're gonna be kicked out. They will look for somebody to get the result in every frame of life.
I'm not gonna,
in every frame of life. And that's the reality.
All right, Peter.
That's much better. Thank you.
I agree.
That bit I agree with.
Thank God we got rid of the bagel eating, kosher slaughtering, synagogue visiting motherfucker. Yeah.
This mop. I swear. What is wrong with all of you today?
Not all of you.
What is wrong? Peter, could you reframe that, please, before the things that this man calls me actually happens and he come after us? Thank you. Just reframe that. He's gonna do. No, he's lost now.
Thank God for Michael Carey, bro.
All right, so go a little bit more detail without the insults. What did you think he got wrong?
Yeah. He got wrong. First of all, he got wrong the second he accepted the offer. I'm not going against him. They pressured him. They pressured him into taking the job. So first of all, that's the first thing he got wrong. Dorgu, he said, I will quote what he said about Dorgu. 1 second. He looks nervous at the ball. I feel I'm anxious and he's anxious on the ball. When he touches the ball, I'm anxious. That's what he said. Yesterday.
When did he let me ask you a question. When did he make that comment?
At a press conference.
Let me see.
He did.
Yo, you spoke already. Calm down. I told you
November.
Go melt the ice outside, son.
20 November of the 29th of November. So a month and a half ago. He said, you can feel the anxiety every time Patrick touches the ball. I can feel the anxiety. So yesterday, what happened? Second of all, I thought Kobe couldn't run 2 games in a row, most kilometer. The stats show otherwise. Yesterday and last week, number 1 in ground covered. I thought
you can run up and down on the ground, without a ball. So I mean, that contributes to stats too. But hey, we're not gonna nitpick.
No. I'm not gonna argue that because I did see the Man City one. That surprised me a lot. I was surprised how he got that. So if this is, I don't argue with stats. So I'm just going to go. Okay, he's got me there. He's got people there for sure. I'm not even going to be cheap and ask for sprints, but that's just me being cheap. I'm not going to.
Shall we ask for Cunha sprints? Shall we ask for Cunha sprints then?
Oh my
If
God!
that's
it'll
what-
be
if
off
that's
the
Hey,
what-
he's coming off the bench. What
Off
do
the
I
chart.
care about? his
No.
football?
Shall we
Off the
shall we check his season average then? Because we can do that if he stats. If this is what we're gonna do.
His is
Play the
going
game.
to be off the chart.
No. If we're gonna play the
You
game,
have
let's
to
play
be
the game.
personal on the Cunha bit, bro.
I'm not being-
He's on the bench now.
I'm not being personal, but if this is what we're gonna start manipulating statistics, you can manipulate statistics however you want them. You know that, I know that, everyone here knows that, as
We
everyone
know
here
you
works.
know that, Waj.
Everyone here works in statistics. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Yeah, continue, Pia. Go ahead.
As I said in the beginning of the show, he had 9 opportunities to get in the top 4. Didn't convert one of them. And he had Wolves, he had Bournemouth, he got Everton, West Ham, Leeds, Forest, Tottenham. The last 2 games, our manager had 2 best teams in the league. And you'll say, we defended with this, with that, but we can beat you can beat whatever is in front of you. So for me, the what's the key for me with Michael Carrick? Next 2 games, Tottenham and Fulham at home. So if we win, not only if we win and we play as good as we did against City and Arsenal, then I hope everybody forgets about Amorim and just looks to Michael Carrick and say, this is the new manager, bro. Just like I did. This is our new Sir Alex. No, I'm joking.
This guy. If I had time, I would go back and find all your. I'm still supporting this manager, Jan. I swear
Go
down.
and find whatever you want, bro. I don't care. Listen, I don't care personally. I flip flop. I know I flip flop, but it is what it is.
But at least he openly
No,
states it.
fair,
At least
fair,
he
fair.
openly states it.
Bro,
That's
listen.
one thing I respect about him. He always says that.
Yeah, at least he openly states he's a flip flop. So I
Always
respect
says
it.
that.
I like that.
I said, God punish me if I say Amorim out, and that's why I choose my words correctly. I said, get out. I didn't say Amorim out. I said, get out.
I think you were you fasting. Were you fasting at
He
that
was
time as well?
fasting. He
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, I was seeking forgiveness.
He was.
Seeking forgiveness, bro.
No, okay, no, good. Go on, Wajid. Go on.
Give me a minute.
You want to talk about Starbucks, Waj?
No.
No.
Please do.
So Amrin is here, chilling. With the man.
You motherfucker! What's wrong with him?
Oh, what do you expect? Man told you from the beginning of the show, though. He asked permission.
He didn't ask for that one. You know the one he asked
I
for
don't
was
even
what?
think JJ realized.
How he
who's in
sneaked that
picture.
one in? He didn't ask. He didn't put that one out.
I don't think JJ realized who's in that picture.
I don't.
I
I
didn't-
don't. I don't. Listen, all I said is he's currently there. I didn't state where. All I said is he's currently there. You can all make your own judgment as to where that particular location is, in what particular area.
That's yeah. It could be Miami or New York. Yeah, right.
Could be Buenos Aires. I mean, like I think that's a wild assumption
Don't
to make
add
on that.
any more. Don't add any more to that. Just go on with your.
I'm just saying. What did Amarin get wrong? In fairness, not a lot, because the speech he gave at the end of the year where he said the good times are coming, he's absolutely correct. The only thing he got wrong is they weren't involving him.
Well,
He was right. He was right. He was right. But he was
bearing in
right
mind you are the staunch hater of that. Oh no, but in fairness, do you know when Ten Hag gave that speech as well? I hated that fucking speech. Because I verbatimly said the same thing when Ten Hag gave that speech as Amrin gave that speech, which is if you give that speech, you have to start the season with like 4 or 5 straight
Wait,
wins.
Ten Hag gave that speech and Amram gave that speech. Is that PR writing that speech?
Nah.
No, but he Ten Hag gave like a variant of on the speech of like oh, now watch what happens, etc., etc., etc. It wasn't anything like it wasn't like the storm is gone, the good times are here. It was he gave his own version when I think that we finished finished eighth, and then he was like, "Oh, don't worry, the improvements are coming, etc., etc., etc."
Yeah,
And
because
then
we don't get those speeches over here. So
He repeated the first season when he did the speech. You remember when we were playing FA Cup when we were supposed to stop City from winning the treble?
yeah. Oh, right.
The first season he
Yeah,
got
please,
the second.
please back the team. We need your support going into the final, etc., etc.,
Going to
etc.
win it,
Yeah.
And they went to lose it in 30
City,
seconds.
and then City dropped the trouble on our head tops, didn't they? But like I said, didn't it? Like at least the speech is correct. The feel good's here. And you know, I'm on record saying I'm on record saying we sacked him at the wrong time. You should have kept him till the end of the season. If you're gonna get rid of him because he hurt your feelings open in public after Leeds because like he publicly spat on your faces, then you're all as immature as each other. But you should have sacked him out. It was sackable after Grimsby. It was sackable after Tottenham. It was sackable after Man City. You can't sack him when he's in sixth and on for my personal target, which was Champions League. All that being said, he's gone. The whole feel good factor, fan vibe has changed. I'm pretty sure the 1958 out there getting pissed out of their heads with no protest planned whatsoever because there's an English white man in charge. So I mean, they're loving that shit.
We're gonna.
No, but what have I said
We're
wrong?
gonna have to tone that down now. Yeah.
What have I said wrong? Fuck the 1958. How about that?
They have KG blocked, by the way.
Yeah, they got me blocked too. Bunch of drunk wankers. Go fucking do something, you unemployed fuckers.
Damn. Okay, continue. Football.
Right. So, Eddie, what did Amrin get wrong? Amrin got a lot of things wrong, and unfortunately, what I won't take away from is that the majority of this fan base wanted this structure we have now because, under the Glazers, we didn't have the modern structure like the Cities, like the Arsenals, like the Chelseas, where you needed a football director. The decisions were taken out of his hands, like everyone wanted to. He support-wise, he was the most supported, and unfortunately, the results don't. And unfortunately, the majority of the results don't back it. Like, if people want to do the same thing they did with Ten Hag, which is Ten Hag results carried us to. If it wasn't for Ten Hag's results, we would get relegated. Then people who support Amrin could do the same thing. If it wasn't for Amrin's results, we wouldn't currently be in fourth place. If that's what works for you, that's what works for you. But unfortunately, as Peter mentioned, there was 6, 7, 8 different times this man could have got fourth place. He didn't, and given.
So are we putting all of that on Amrin and not the fact that the players were missing stupid chances when they're taking?
But hang on, but you know I'm not, and I've openly given a fucking presentation here like an idiot about Ineos's history and all that shit. Ineos's history and all that shit too, but.
We actually like that presentation. I don't understand what your problem is.
My point being, the problem is, like, unfortunately, his stats don't support him. And when Carrick has come in, beating number one and number two in the league, Man City quite convincingly, and is on the run he is with the same players that were like total shit. Kobe couldn't do this. Unfortunately, it's just a consistently bad look for Amram, doesn't it? And then on top of that, right? And then on top of that, when people were defending all his emotional outbursts of, he was going to leave 8 or 9 times, or I don't worry, I won't take a severance package, blah 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 blah. All of it collectively is just a really bad look in Amram. So even if the football was starting to progress, all the outside bullshit that comes with him that's why, in my opinion, where you look more at Amrin as it went on than the players, because unfortunately there was too much noise around Amrin, the way he dealt with stuff, his emotional life, and obviously once the NDA clears, he'll have his say. United obviously did their PR and stuff, and I'm sure there's a lot more from United.
Yeah.
But-
So one of the reasons why I mentioned that is just, and this is just me being fair. As I said, I always tend to go with numbers. Right, that Arsenal game, we had 10 shots all game. We had 3 on target, and those 3 on target were the goals. Right, I've never seen us with that efficiency in finishing. 3 on target, 3 goals.
Yeah,
Even Man City, we had 7 on target and scored 2.
We considered 5 shots on target in 2 games.
Yeah,
so that's a difference.
We've been so much better. So that's the one thing. Oh my God, I'm not even arguing. That's the one thing I cannot say anything about. Defensively, we've been so much better. Helped, but we've got Maguire and Martinez back, senior defenders. Unfortunately, we still have the low, and boy, man, that man.
He played good yesterday, bro. We cannot, like, when he needs to go.
You know what? He played good, but do you not get scared with some of his decision making?
I don't get scared, bro. I have my manager in charge. Don't worry about it.
Fuck off. Fuck right off. Right off. Riri, what did our last manager get so wrong?
He got wrong taking the job. Should have never took the job. Should have never let them force him into taking the job.
Yep.
Especially mid-season. That's the first thing he got wrong. Second thing he got wrong is coming to England and thinking that the press wouldn't have ate him alive.
Oh,
he's not white. He's Portuguese. And maybe Jewish, according to Waj and Vibes.
And Peter.
And
etc. And Uncle Jim.
Yeah.
And Connor. There's a lot of us that think he's currently selling. There's a lot of us that
I'm not taking you off is because the way you said that.
I'm very good with my words.
Don't worry. I know Riri's currently trying to buy a plot in New Gaza anyway, because that's how much she supports. So
you see this guy. Sorry, Riri. Would you continue?
No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. Watch is going to be Watch. I'm not even worried about Watch. But yes. So the second thing is that he honestly, I don't think he realized what the British media is and what marketing team he was coming into. The team that he came into is all about marketing. It's all about churning out interviews, churning out shirts. You know, we just signed a deal for what is it? A series, a mini series. Is that what we just signed?
I don't think it's not a mini. It's not a mini series. I
am being sarcastic, Watch. I'm definitely being sarcastic. But yes, that's the second thing he got wrong. And then the third thing he got wrong is that he was stubborn. He was stubborn and he refused to flex in any direction.
Yep.
And when you are that stubborn and refuse to flex, your existence is not going to be long, and your tenure is not going to be long, especially in the English Premier League, where the fans have the patience of a gnat or an atom.
Agreed. I'll just put my 2 pence in this because I think it is necessary, since everyone seems to still call me a fan of this guy when I wasn't, but okay. Anyway, yeah. The stubbornness that he had was probably double of what Ten Hag was. My only thing to defend him on that one is I do not know what was said to him in the background. Because that last outburst when he said he was the manager, not the head coach, but I know he was hired as a head coach, confused the absolute fuck out of me. So maybe something was said, or the conversations in the background was made to be. We'll never know, because Ineos are going to cover themselves, right? with glory
Oh,
and
we
start
will
saying,
know because according to based on what Waj was saying, when the NDA is worn off, he doesn't strike me as somebody that's not going to speak.
but how long do they do these NDAs for? Because Ten Hag still hasn't spoken out.
2 years.
Well, okay, so he's just choosing not to speak out. Fair enough.
But in fairness, some NDAs based on my like very small knowledge in NDAs. There's also sometimes a reward basis based on how long you don't speak after your NDA as well.
That makes sense. No
And
wonder.
Ten Hag doesn't have a job, so he's taking whatever.
Oh no, he's a
football director
he's
now,
a
isn't it?
football
Is
director.
he?
Yeah, of
20.
FC
Yeah.
20.
So yeah, he's got a cushy job now. That'll be interesting to see how successful he is. He's gonna just sign everyone from his agency, isn't he? Allegedly.
Insider trading, bro. It's the way to go.
So in my reflection of what the things that I did wrong, yeah. The first one for me, as you said, and I remember saying this to the reckless delegation right from the off, is joining. I said that I don't think the players are going to be able to adjust to his style of play that he played in Sporting and what made him successful in the first place. I also didn't think they were going to be able to buy all the players he may need to make it work. And that's clearly what happened, what part of the issue that made him speak out in the first place. So right from the off, not a good look. And yes, you're right, Riri. I don't think he realized what the media is about in the UK. I don't think he talked too much. He gave away too much story time, right? And because he gave away too much story time, I am almost 100% sure it affected the team cohesion as well, and their belief in him when things were going wrong, and the fans' belief in him when things were going wrong. And I think potentially the most important one, and this is something that I started mentioning, especially to the loss in Everton last year, was you can be a little bit more flexible, my friend. I get that I get that there was this, he did say this in a press conference that he needed to get this right before he used other formations. But that change, that one change for me, I don't know if I said it, but I felt was going to cost him his job, was when he changed the formation for Newcastle, then changed it again for Wolves. Even though I think he wanted to match Wolves' formation, go man for man. I think that change there, draw.
Can I just add?
Yeah, go on.
I don't think if he got a result against Wolves after he changed the formation, I don't think it's as much of an issue. People are probably confused by it. The problem is not only did the football drop, but we also gave Wolves their first point since
and
it just made it so much worse.
But you know what annoys me as a
what
coach?
was already going on in the background, basically.
Yeah, there was that too. But what was going on in my head as a coach, let me say, is if you've seen it work, you've tried something new, it's work. It's the same thing if you play the certain players or formation or whatever it is, if it works, don't change it. So a very good example is Cunha's on the bench. He's come on the pitch. He's made an impact. I don't care what impact that is. The next game, you're starting on the bench again. The third game, you're starting on the bench again. Until your impact is bigger than the person that's starting, I'm not changing it. So when it worked. He had an obligation to keep it the same. Whoever you are facing. For me, he had an obligation to put it the same. And I mentioned this when I said, why did you change? I understand you might have done it to match them, but why did you change it? Because for me, that's noise. Draw or loss, that is noise you did not need in the situation you were in. And yes, I thought things were improving, but not drastically enough to get the heat off you for all the things you said, all the behavioral stuff, all the emotion, and all the rest of that. Do you see what I mean? So those are the mistakes that he made. That he made. But it starts off with the first. I don't know what Ineos said to you, but there was no way they were going to change the whole system to fit you and get the players and all the never gonna happen. So it was doomed to fail right from the beginning, in my opinion. But anyway, I mean,
Like,
this
he's still
was
underperforming,
the
and
biggest
he's still
nonsense
coming
I've
off
ever
the
heard in
bench.
my life.
Oh my god, a CEO lied on public television. Holy shit! Come on, man. People are well, no, like, are we really that naive?
The thing is, right, is that he's even that it just everyone's talking too much interviews, right?
That's the pro.
It's
So
annoying.
this is my problem that I have, and not just in our team, just on the whole with like just the English press and the Prem. The access that these men have, it's astounding. It is astounding to every manager, and it's not just. I'm not talking about just our manager. I'm not talking about just our team. Just some of the questions, because I look at other games in the Prem, and after some of these games, some of the questions that these reporters ask some of these managers, I'm just like, rah.
I swear, some of these comments, they're throwing me off. Peter, there's one for you there, mate. Do you know what? I'll even let's go even further. Riri, right? Riri. Carrick won the match, Man City. Less than 24 hours. Sky is recording our training session.
Yeah.
Like, give us.
Club,
huh?
I
know that, but you know, sometimes work in silence.
But Peter, even if we're the biggest club, that it's for clicks. We all know it's for clicks. It's not for anything else.
Of course. So,
but
that's why we are the biggest club. Without us, the Premier League fails. No attention. That's what I want to say. Without us, the Premier League is dead.
No, it's true. We are the Dallas Cowboys of England.
Whatever happens, if let's say
you can't even say that with the Dallas Cowboys anymore, because without the Dallas Cowboys, the NFL is not failing.
No, but I don't think. But the Premier League, the Premier League's got too much money. The Premier League doesn't fail without us.
Say that one more time.
I said, but it's the same concept, though, isn't it? Like, United in the Premier League, the Premier League doesn't. The Premier League doesn't stop.
Doesn't get the attention. That's what I say.
Yeah, no,
no. You know what it is, Peter, right?
The whole year,
so like, and I got this on the like Ten Hag, for instance, right? I think the second season he lost. Maybe it was the first season. He lost a couple of games. Boom, Gary and Carragher are there giving him 100 questions, like in an interview. Slot has done the same thing this season. No interview the same way. It's like, fair enough, yeah. You want the attention. You want everyone to be talking about you, because even the sacking timings as well. I made a joke to my friend saying Man United had to be top topic of the week. Chelsea sacked their manager for a couple of days after Man United done theirs. Yeah, look at us. Make sure we're talking. Same with, I think, Fletcher. It's that there's always a look at us. And sometimes I'm like, stop putting that on yourself. You already looked at.
You don't need to beg for attention. We are the attention. That's what I wanted to say. Like, we attract attention.
I don't
Without
mind.
Us, nobody gets clicks. You see rival fans making videos about us. Man United.
Peter, maybe we're misunderstanding, right? I'm not asking us to beg for attention. Yeah. I'm saying everyone's going to talk about us anyway. You don't need to give them so much access. You're going to be talked about anyway. Why give it to them? That's what I'm saying, right? You don't need to give them 8 interviews in a week. You give them one. That one interview is going to be talked about the whole week anyway. Don't need more. That is that sort of thing. Anyway, let me move sharply to the next topic. Yes, go on.
No, we're relevant because of Kenji in it.
Oh my god, who's put up? Just put it up there for everyone to see. All right, this topic is going to be short because I don't think we're doing anything, and there's only a couple of days left anyway. Just real quick, or if you guys actually have something to talk about this, with all this good football that and good results, are we getting new players?
Vinicius Junior is walking into the door next week.
Go on, why did you start?
Yeah, I told you Vinicius Junior walking into the door next week. You know, because he's so pissed off with Mbappe, right? And
Well, he was
he
pissed off at
wanted-
Alonso first.
Yeah,
He
he's
got the
pissed off.
sack. Now he's pissed off for everyone else.
He's pissed off at everyone. We ain't saying no
Fucking
unless
baby,
they're from Nice or or a free transfer.
Or what Vibe said.
Yeah, man.
not
Yo,
even bringing that up.
Abs of which, how was your research on Leonardo Laddu?
Well, thanks to you, I didn't have to waste my time.
Oh, sorry, it was Mr. Jackman when that started looking for Leonardo Laddu with it. Big.
I was
big
about
baller.
to, but you said I was about to. I was like, "Who the hell is that?" And I said it out loud, and you started laughing your head off. And I knew there's a set. Jackman was still trying to look on the slide.
We're not. Unless it's a free or a market opportunity, which makes the
Because
scenario
last week
even-
there was rumors that we were looking at someone. Now
Ruben
we beat
Neves-
Arsenal. It's
Ruben-
just
Ruben Neves won it 17 million.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. I thought it was less,
Yeah.
but yeah. Okay. So that's
No,
that's
like I said, I think they're waiting for the new structure,
The new rules.
the new financial structure.
cool. Peter,
And also,
any news
sorry,
on your end? You heard anything?
sorry. Ineos currently can't afford that because they're currently in the middle of merging all their businesses and sacking a bunch of people in their head offices.
No, wait. What the London head office going? Now you mentioned that before.
No, they're merging the chemical businesses together.
Someone said,
Shit,
"Hold on." Nope. And Phineas does fail the family. Nope. Do we need signings? Like there's 15 games left. I would rather be safe than sorry and get an extra midfielder, but you never know. Shut up. Yes, we need signings. If their injury could be bad, I believe so as well. Ineos will fail. I cannot wait. And then right afterwards, vibes, my owners. Peter, Riri, any signings that you've heard of? Do you think we'll get any?
No signings, bro. But in the summer, we must buy Elliot Anderson, bro. Like, first 10, 15 games, I was just, what's the hype with this guy? Like, I couldn't see the hype. But I watched some Forest games, bro. He's a ball winning machine, bro.
Who's that? Wharton?
Nah.
No, Elliot,
I gave up.
Elliot Anderson.
Oh,
Yeah,
Anderson.
I
Yeah,
gave up on Wharton, bro.
I mean,
Liverpool signed him.
I think out of the three midfielders that we've been linked to all this whole time, which is Anderson, Wharton, and Baleba, apparently we are going to buy two in the summer. That's the only news I've heard. None in January, but that's the biggest one.
I wouldn't buy two. I want Kobe playing. I want Anderson and Kobe.
Well, no, in fairness, with I think is with Casemiro leaving, you need
Casemiro leaving, Bruno. I think
Bruno.
if we get
Bru-
Champions
Bru-
League, I think Bruno will stay, but I think Bruno may call it quits if we don't.
no one. Well, no one. Thing is, no one wants the conversation because obviously, according to our fan base, Bruno's total dog shit. Yeah, if we lose Bruno in the summer, we're in big problem. We're in quite big trouble unless we get a superstar
You know what?
midfielder.
This is perfect. I want to ask a question because I'm seeing this rumor ravel around, and I am not a fan of this certain player. So, well, not a fan. Sorry, I am a fan, but I don't think he's going to replace the numbers that people expected. Cole Palmer, is that an adequate replacement for Bruno Fernandes?
Yes. The only replacement.
That brother is gonna be in East Manchester doing nonsense. Let's keep him away from Manchester.
And also,
Please.
he's so injury prone. Like Bruno suffered one injury, hamstring injury, one month ago, and he came back in 2 weeks. This guy
You
is
know,
out
I have this
every-
special
every-
fraud
every other week.
train that I've been riding for the last 3 years, right? 3 players have always been in that list. Not so much the third player. The first player was Phil Foden. I've always questioned him as a world-class player. The second player was Jack Grealish. I've won that one, so I'm good. I'm good on that one. And the third player was Cole Palmer, because I think he's overrated. Sorry, let me just call it as it is. Nice and simple. I think he's overrated.
I get more than Rodgers if we let Bruno go.
I like that.
Cole Palmer or Rodgers.
I'm all right. Rodgers. Hold on. Is that what you got from there? Is that what you got from it, vibes? Yeah. It's not English enough. My bad. Sorry. My bad. All right. Last one. Oh God, we are on time today. Thank God. Thank you, Carrick. Nothing to moan about. Game preview. This is the big one for me. I believe it's a home game. Yes, it's a home game because I went to and watched it.
Yeah, because we went to go watch Tottenham. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. I wish Cunha was actually hitting the target now, then like he was years now. Elbowing you.
But the problem is he was starting then. He's where he deserves now.
Agreed. I can't argue with it. Any changes to the team? The team that started.
Only Sheshko.
Who would Sesko come on for?
I would. You know what? Yeah.
When someone says,
Dorgu is injured.
what?
Dorgu is injured. So Sheshko.
If Dorgu somehow manages to be fit, who do you take off for him?
Nobody. I'll be honest. Like I had this thought that Dorgu is injured, so that's why. But bro, you can switch the winning team. Like
Your
the
sound
wins
is going
stays.
in and out, Peter.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well.
fine.
You cannot switch the winning team. You cannot change the winning team. The team that
Okay.
wins stays.
Yeah, fair. I agree with that. I thought about changing. I actually asked to change the team for Arsenal, but in hindsight, actually worked out exactly because the person I was going to take off is the one that scored that brilliant second goal. So I can see you have to keep it now. Riri, any changes you make to the team? Do you want to see the same thing? What you expect?
I'm not the coach. I expect to win.
Expect to win. Do you think it's going to be more difficult than the last 2 games?
I would hope not. According to a lot of people, Carrick's going to coach us to top 4. So it shouldn't be. We should win, get a clean sheet, another clean sheet. 4 at the back, 3 in the middle.
Okay, fair enough.
I've already said what my expectation is going from here on out.
No, but your expectation hasn't changed. So that's fine. It's top 6. That hasn't changed since beginning of the season.
So I expect us to win. Cunha off the bench.
In a low block. Yes, they will. I think they will, especially now that we've won 2 games in a row. Yeah, watch. What are you?
Unless Dorgu's injured, you don't change a winning 11. And in fairness, the team played pretty well. And you can't take off your 2 goal scorers, and the guy who came off the bench replaced the guy that scored the goal anyway, and that while he wasn't playing attack, that's why he was playing on the left. So, and we all know this is not even a agenda anymore. We all know him at striker does not work.
Oh God, no!
And Boomer strike is working. That front four works in that quick counter attack sort of thing. You don't change it.
You know, I want to ask him a question because they're not going to play the same way. So, okay.
I
You know what?
foresee,
We'll
I
wait and see.
foresee him coming off the bench for a lot of games.
I don't. I think he. I think when we get to March, I think when we get to February, he starts again.
Well, because only because of the injury, or I think the injury is because I haven't checked. I don't know. I don't think we got any confirmation today about the injury. If I'm wrong, please put in the comments. So I don't know how severe it is. If it's the pulled muscle or pulled hamstring, like what you think, he's not making the Fulham game. So
He's not. But if it's a pull
He
hamstring,
was definitely grabbing his hammy. Like
if it's a pull hamstring, he ain't doing that. He ain't doing that vibranium Bruno shit where he's like ready to go in. So the adamantium where he's ready to go in 10. Yeah, where he's ready to go in 10 days because he's got cell regen powers for his hamstrings.
this guy's such a prick. Haven't checked it wrong. Okay, so yeah, so oddly enough, right? If Dogo's not available, I actually don't want Cunha to start. I'd prefer him to get angry and come off the bench again. So the only thing I would change is put Sesko on as the main striker because I know Mbuemo has got better movement and is faster and stuff, but Sesko is actually quite quick on the counter-attack as well. And he's not rubbish with his touch. So it'd probably be best to put him up and then put Mbuemo as the left winger or Ahmad. I think Mbuemo will be better at it than Ahmad though. That's probably the only change I would make.
have we ever seen Ahmad on the left?
Hmm?
Have we ever seen Ahmad on the left?
Yeah.
Yes, he done it on Amarin, but it was a left 10, slightly different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just said winger, so that's what I'm asking you.
Oh, well, I think he's a good enough player to do both, but I would prefer Mbuemo there. I think I've seen Mbuemo in AFCON as a wing back near the end of the game where he was attacking left winger, so I'll be happier with him there. I think he can do a better job in the long run. And I'm happy with how comfortable Ahmad is.
You probably won't know about Dorgu till middle week, no?
Yeah, I'll probably go online and check today, but yeah, maybe Wednesday, Thursday we'll find out.
Does anybody know if Carrick was asked about him?
He was, but he didn't give anything away.
He said it was cramp. Hopefully it's a cramp.
He said hopefully it's cramp, yeah. But they're gonna check anyway. So if it's cramp, he starts.
Yeah, if it's crampy, he's there. He's there. No if and buts or maybe. But yeah, that's it. I think apart from Bruno smashing the ball in Sesko's face, I thought otherwise he actually was quite decent when he came on the pitch as well. Don't know where his goals have gone to though in the last couple of games, but we'll see.
In order for him to get goals, will he need service?
Well, I know that. So we'll see if he can get it. If he can get it and get a decent strike on the board as well.
Let me ask you something. And I know we're almost up on time because we got like 3 minutes. But
we've got 30. We've got 13 minutes.
Hey! No. 3 minutes is right. Yeah, thank you very much.
No. 1 hour 30. It's currently
no.
Currently says one. It currently says
flown by. We don't need to.
It currently says 1 hour 18. The people want their content.
The people didn't even know how long they were going to get.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're normally here for an hour and a half, sometimes into 2 hours.
No, actually, 2 hours. I'm now making an hour and a half, but we don't need to.
My question to the three of you is: they're both coming off the bench. So if one outperforms the other, does one get started over the other? Because currently they're both coming off the bench.
So
if we're not changing a winning team.
Is this between Sesko and Cunha? Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
You pick for me. You take the
one that performs.
You take the one that outperforms the other.
I don't care who's that. I want my team to win. With Maguire up top, with Cunha up top. I want healthy competition. Like that's a good problem to have. To have Cunha, Šeško, and Mbuemo coming off the bench, Ahmad, whoever it is. So, but I would want my neighbor.
Has that always been your stance?
Well, with certain players, no. With Kobe, when the enemy was here, but now I don't have any problems. I only did it with Kobe because Kobe is my favorite player. So
Ooh. All right. Hold on. Actually, someone just said, "What about Mount?" No. I don't even know why
yeah,
I
man.
checked
I mean,
if he's injured or not.
it's a good thing to come for Mount to come off the bench, but
Peter,
Right.
I don't
for
want.
your sake, because I actually like you. People might think I don't. For your sake, I hope that kid doesn't break your heart. I really, really hope so.
Who?
Your favorite player.
Nah, he won't.
Kobe,
Man
mate.
United, but
Kobe. Man like Kobe,
Kobe.
mate.
Mane, born and bred.
He's from Mane.
Also, Mount is it's a good thing that we have Mount to come off the bench, but I don't want 250,000 a week sitting on my bench.
Well, we've got
So-
that with Cunha at 175.
I mean,
now,
Cunha
so-
is 125. It's 150. What? So-
I mean, it's still. I wouldn't mind earning 150 off the bench, innit?
Yeah, but 150
You-
is not too something, man.
You
Come
do,
on.
bro. You do.
So that's a different conversation.
All right. So I haven't
I don't-
seen any comments about. I saw one comment, and I don't know if I
have-
should be taking this seriously at all. But
He doesn't like Sheshko.
Nah.
which is why I said I shouldn't be taking it seriously. I ain't seen
Wait,
nothing else.
have you gone through the supers and the store and all that?
We haven't
I'm
gotten
literally
super.
going to do that now. Oh, no, not really. Which
We
is
do.
so. By the way, no, we had members chat. I don't know if that's a super. I'll go through because I saved some anyway because I really like some of these made me laugh, so I saved them. So the
What?
first
Before
one
we
was,
leave, check your phone.
Carrick is so good he beat the judge, which is true. I was surprised by that. You scholars want permanent or nah? Too early to ask that question. We'll wait and see. Actually, no, sorry. Pia wants him. permanent.
Casemiro.
I'm waiting. No, Carragher.
Carrick.
yeah.
Mikel Caricchi.
Bro, if
Yeah.
he was Italian, his name was I don't know, Michele Caricci. Bro, everybody would have wanted him to stay at the job. So
Oh my God. Cool. I look forward to the protest before the
Peter is
Fulham game.
pushing
You're
hard
not
for
gonna
that
get it
reform.
when they win. You're not gonna get it, mate.
No, they will.
did they cancel it?
The-
They'll do
No,
it.
no,
They'll do it.
they'll do it. There'll just be 5 of them.
He changed that rules because of his ego, just like not starting Lamens straight away. I don't think it was his ego for the Lamens one, by the way.
And a lot of people agreed with. I will disagree with Manga slightly. A lot of people agreed with not throwing Lamens in straight away.
Yeah, you don't not when you don't know. Like no one has watched him in. I can't even remember what league it was from.
Royal
It was
Antwerp.
Belgium. It was at Royal Antwerp, Belgium.
Yeah, I guarantee no one has watched that, or they weren't even sure. You can't throw him in. You have to let him settle and stuff, man. So no, the Wolves one, I do think he done it partly because of ego and partly to match Wolves formation. I don't know which one is leading, but I lean towards
Bro,
the
that's
ego.
the problem, bro. Match Wolves formation. Wolves.
Peter,
Yeah,
man.
go on. Sorry.
Managers do it though. And then Ineos is going to fail. I keep saying it's going to happen. Don't worry, they're failing already.
I think they've already failed.
They're failing.
Yes, but
I think they've already
hang on. This is what if they fail, we fail, and we're screwed. As much as I don't like them, they can't fail.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
you. Okay, so my question to you is,
Mhm.
that's you hoping.
Now you guys are really extending this
they
last
fail.
13 minutes. You know, we could have got. Sorry, continue.
No, it's an actual conversation.
No,
Someone-
but exactly. So my thing to you, Watch, is that like to your point, if they fail, we fail, and that's in your hope that they don't fail. But in all essence, based on all evidence that you've presented on this show, and we know from our own research and looking into these people, they're legitimately failures in every business, almost every business venture they have tried to access or be a part of.
No.
So
that's
I was going to
100%
say the
true.
same thing. Like, you think they're going to be successful?
No, I didn't say I think they're going to be successful.
I want them
He's
to be
saying they
successful.
can't fail.
I'm
Because if they
I
fail,
was
we
count,
fail.
I was counting to the point, which is someone openly wants them to fail. I'm saying if they fail, then we're in the doldrums even more. Then we're in the doldrums even more. Currently we're not in the Champions League, and that's considered a failure. That's considered a failure for all of us, right? So what's continuous failure? Continuously not making Europe. The Conference League being, I would rather crumble than let the board. No,
Let
but
me
this
time
is
out him. Let me time out.
don't. People entitled the entitled opinion, but this, like for me, that's the problem is that's the problem with the comment. No one is rolling. No one's rolling to Old Trafford with 9 billion. No one's rolling to Old Trafford with £9 billion. We can make the shake jokes in a minute. I'm trying to make a serious point. Yeah. No one's rolling to Old Trafford with 9 billion, not £9 billion. No one is improving the club facilities, etc., any of that. So for as much as I don't like Ineos, for as much as I don't like the Glazers, for as much as a lot of people in this fan base don't like Ineos and the Glazers, to want them to fail at this club is stupid.
So, no, that's the wrong one. It was this one. I think someone's rebutting to what you're saying, but I think we need to be very cautious of where we are, right? With the debt that the club actually has on its name, you don't want one owner that doesn't spend and is never going to spend, and another owner that tried to spend and then both fail. It's not a good look, right? And I do not know of anyone, whilst United are failing, that can buy out the Glazers and their wants for this club. So yeah,
there are people that can buy the Glazers out and Ineos out, but no one is going to what the Glazers value the club at.
Yeah,
and that's the difference. If it doesn't matter if my house is worth, it doesn't matter if my house is worth $1 million. If I want $3 million for the house and I value the house at $3 million, I'm gonna wait for $3 million in the yard. Them man with the debt value at what, 7 to 8 billion?
6 to 7 billion dollars, I think it was.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 6 to 7 billion pounds, which is about 10
right, but yeah.
billion dollars.
But at the end of the day, that's what the current ownership group value the club at. And I'm not looking at the comments. That's what the current ownership value the comments at. So that's what the current ownership group value the club at. So unless someone's gonna match that, what can you do?
I'm not putting it up, but it's there.
Don't put it up. Don't put it up. I know this is an English-based site. I know this is an English-based channel, but do not.
I was gonna say you don't need a spray tan anymore.
Right, people. Everyone say your last bit as you're saying goodbye. You got an extension of 13 minutes. Yeah. Riri. Closing statement, please.
It wasn't even a reference to the comment. You made it like that.
I had to be safe for the viewers.
Today has been a very interesting show, to say the least. Peter, welcome back. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Yeah, we move, man. We move. We all have difference of opinions in here. Like I said earlier, we all view every game differently. It doesn't need to be my way, your way, or the highway as a fan base. So.
No, I agree. Everyone
and
can have.
By the way,
just don't be silly.
Based on
DNA.
Waj's comment, I'm getting texts about Gaza and Israel, just so you guys know. I'm now being targeted.
No, she is as well.
Man.
No, she is as well. She sent me the screenshot.
What? Wait. What, for real?
I'm not joking.
She sent me the screenshot.
What?
Yo, sis, I bet you sent in the screenshot just before we end, so he knows I'm not talking shit.
What? Nah. Wow.
I'm going to find Waj. I am going to fucking find Waj. I legit am going to find him.
I didn't do nothing.
Ah,
Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, you send me
I
that.
just sent it to you, Abbas.
No, she's not working, people. What? I don't actually speak the language of it, but I can see the two
Waj
words.
knows exactly what it means.
I know word for word what it means.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not gonna give. I don't worry. I won't give the translation.
No, please don't. But oh my god.
But yes, thank you, Waj. The gift that keeps on giving, like another Jitindra.
Wow. Okay. Riri, be safe. Yeah. No, he's not translating it for you. Be safe, Riri. See you later. Do you know what? For safety, Waj, your last statement, please.
Let's hopefully the good vibes keep going, and hopefully I'm not listening to a speech at the end of the year about how the good times are coming, and we just have the good times instead. Peace
Cool.
out.
Peace out. Peter, welcome back. Closing statement, my friend.
Well, I don't know what was going on in that guy's head that he said I would rather crumble than the Glazers
I think that's
succeed. But
I have been in that state before.
No.
I think I've said something along the lines of being relegated. I apologize.
But in order for this club to succeed, whether it's under the Glazers, under Ineos, under Sheikh Jassim, under Sheikh Abs, under Sheikh Wajid.
Whoa.
Sheikh
Joel as well, if you don't mind. Thank you. He's the real one.
The key component is, whether you like it or not, whether it's funny to you or not, for me the key component is the Man United DNA. It's not him. Not only people who say it's new manager bounce. We had Ralph Rangnick, no new manager bounce. We had Erik ten Hag, no new manager bounce. We had Jose, no new manager bounce. We had who was before? Oh, Ruben, no new manager bounce. We don't have new manager bounces. We did with two managers. Both of them had Man United DNA. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Fair play. That comment has just killed me. Here you go. That's the last comment for you to read on the way out. All right, guys. Thank you very much. That's a great show. Just a little note: if anyone felt offended, we do apologize, but it's not the views of the channel, views of the individual. That's all I can say. As for myself, this is a great goal. This is a great show. Great result this weekend. I hope we get a result of Fulham as well, and we keep going. And hopefully, we get our top four that we are all craving for end of the season. Guys, tomorrow morning, I believe we have a show tomorrow morning. Normal breakfast with the rest of the crackheads, because obviously the guys that watch these shows, you have some sense up there, except for Vibes. No, sorry, including Vibes. This guy's an animal. I'm not even putting that out. So yeah, have a great evening. Have a great week. See you in a bit.
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at us.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take it when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Who are you on? Your club!
I said drop a bomb, Dad.